Hey, if you are watching, there we go. So apparently all of Comcast collapsed. We might get booted off again. My connection is unstable. I am hardwired in. It doesn't matter. You don't need to get bored with the details. But we were in the middle of talking about monetizing your workshop. So if you want to pop back in, awesome. If you're catching this, it doesn't matter. Oh boy, hold on. I'm talking to myself. Boom. Okay. So let me dive back in for anyone who happens to still be hanging around. It was a good 15 minutes of like literally no Wi-Fi in the house, but hey, these things happen, right? We're not going to get worked up about it. If you're on and you're watching, share it with a friend who was on and got booted off. Please do them a favor and let them know. We're just going to wrap up monetizing your workshop. Thank you, by the way. A bunch of you already hopped into the Start Me Up with Speaking Club. So excited to get to work with you. I'm going to share with you some extra bonuses too while we're in here. So ways to profit from your workshop. Selling tickets to your workshop is just one way, and it is an important way. Please sell tickets to your workshop. We talked right before I got cut off about it is important to charge for your workshop so that people value it and so they actually show up and attend your workshop. So that's one of the number one tips is do charge for your workshop if you're a coach or consultant or whatever it is you do so that people value it and show up. But the ticket sales is just one way to profit, okay? Now you can also have a higher level ticket that's like a VIP level. Maybe they get to have lunch or dinner with you. They get something extra over the top. They get to sit in the front of the room. That's another way, add another layer of revenue from your workshop. You could have booths at your workshop, right? Imagine even a little workshop in your local hometown. You could get 3 tables at the back of the room with vendors who have something that does not compete with what your offer is, but does complement it. Other resources that your attendees are going to want or need at your workshop. Great idea. You could have ad space in your workshop workbook. I don't have one handy, but imagine like on the back cover or on the inside, you could have some ads for complimentary services or software that people use, great stuff like that. You could have affiliates, meaning maybe you want to offer people a product or service that you don't sell, that somebody else does, but you're going to get a commission off of each sale. Another great way to monetize your workshop. You could have other speakers who make offers. You also want to look at your budget. And by the way, my dog might bark because my son and husband are coming home from Taekwondo. So having a great budget is also really important so that you are not spending all of the great money that you're earning from your ticket sales. Okay, we want to keep your revenues up and your costs down with your workshop. And there are some really simple things that you can do to make your workshop really affordable. So let's talk about doing this in a way that does not exhaust you, because we want you to be energized and enjoying your life so that you can serve your clients in a big way. You can come to your workshop with a lot of energy and leave your workshop with a lot of energy. So one of the big mistakes I made in the beginning of my business was that I was giving talks and funneling people to a workshop, and that was my whole business, which means once the workshop was over, that was it. I had to start from scratch again. And my revenue went all the way back down to 0. So do yourself a favor and don't make that mistake. If you want to host workshops, do that. But make sure that at the workshop, you have an offer for another product or program so that then people join your coaching program. You have this nice bed of revenue underneath you so that every month you're not starting from 0 like a little rat on a treadmill, right? Or a cute lady on a treadmill like the gal on this slide, right? So we don't want to just do the workshop and then have to start from 0 again. We want to get people from the workshop, the right candidates, the really cool people in the room who are vibing with you. They get what you're putting down. We want to put them to a longer term program so you have nice, steady cash flow and income. So my rule for you is that when you're out speaking and when you teach your workshop, you're always going to have an offer. Always have a next step for those people who are ready to say yes. So look at some of the difference between just selling tickets and then tickets in a next step. That takes like a 3K workshop, which was the very first one I ever led, up to the very first time I made another offer actually at the workshop itself. My revenue went all the way up to $18,000. That's a big difference, 3K versus 18K. And again, that was broken up into nice monthly income, which gave me a nice foundation to build upon. And you can too. And of course, we can up level from there. Imagine if you have a couple people in a group, a couple people go into private coaching, even smaller local workshops can generate really big paydays. Now, we also have like multi-day live events. Our very first Rise Live event netted over multiple six figures, and you can too. So the possibilities are really big, but it comes from a really good strategy, meaning have a great talk, put people into your workshop, make sure there's a next step for people to take after the workshop. And then you're going to have this really nice flow, this kind of on-ramp, basically, to working with you and doing business with you so you can serve people in a big way. And do let whatever strategy, whatever nuggets are hitting on you tonight, let it play to your strengths. You know, Mary is a great example. And hi, Mary, if you're watching, she lives here in Portland. She had a huge payday by actually funding people into strategy sessions. So those of you who are really good at one-on-one conversations, you could go talk one-on-one conversation coaching. You could go from your talk to a workshop to a consultation or strategy session that gets people up into your mastermind or your higher level programs. So it's good to know what your strengths are. Mary knew that her strength was strategy sessions and one-on-one consultation, so it worked really well for her. So as we wrap, again, if you're just tuning in, this is sort of like the tail end of an hour-long workshop that I was just leading right now, or a webinar about workshops, but the whole internet for all of Portland went out in the midst of it, right when I was gonna talk about monetizing. So I just wanted to pop on and share this with you. By the way, just a quick reminder for those of you who wanna join me and get my help with this, you can pop into the Start Me Up with Speaking Club. Not only do you get the Rock Your Talk program, which is our like #1 most popular program, it gets you your brand personality, you'll create your signature system that you'll get known for. We'll plug that system into our template to build out your talk. We'll show you how to lead that talk and how to monetize it. And this is just one of the things that we teach you inside the club, because you actually get access to every single one of my products or programs, from Command Any Room, Live Event Profit Machine, which shows you how to host your own live event or speak and sponsor at someone else's. Workshop-a-Palooza, which shows you how to host local workshops, fill them, create a really reasonable budget. It tells you where to find great places and affordable places to host a workshop. You get our product creation program, so you can create a leveraged product that you can sell lots and lots of and not have to deliver new and new and new again. And our memory training program. So you get all of that plus over $5,000 in bonuses, including a webinar checklist, sales page template, a booking script so you can book more gigs, sample order forms, a 3-hour on-demand workshop that'll help you build your talk. There's literally thousands and thousands in bonuses. And you also get monthly coaching with me every single month. There's a group coaching call so that I can help you get those breakthroughs, answer your questions, get you unstuck, give you a rah-rah sis boom bah. It's all in there. And again, it's just $9.97 or $97 a month when you visit speakservegrow.com/start. I love the Start Me Up Club. It's like my most favorite way to begin working with those of you who want my help. It's really a powerful program. So I'm excited about everybody who already joined earlier in the webinar and excited about those of you who are about to join. So sorry about the Comcast outage, but we're back. And I'm so thanking all of you for joining us, whether you were on Facebook Live or on the GoToWebinar. Such a fun training. Thank you for everyone for participating and joining in, and for your patience with the tech glitch. And I'll see you all back here soon. Have a great night. Make sure you're out there speaking your mission and message, serving your purpose in a bigger, brighter way, and growing your business. If I get to help you do that, it is my honor and my pleasure. Congratulations to everyone joining me, and everybody else, go out there and make it a great day. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.